Here, Sky, take it.
Now what I want to do is
Thank you.
That nigga said he locked the door. It was dark as fuck. He couldn't
this
find
is
it.
dark as fuck, bro. Take my video.
Okay, so this next to me.
Real life and sky life, man. You already know what it is. Oh yeah, oh we MILF with Megan right now. MILF with Megan. MILF.
Will you put the fan towards me? Thank you.
Oh,
Or is that going to affect the sound?
No it does. No it does.
Turn it on low.
Straight music, no industry business. It's all
As long
about
as it
making
ain't on full blast.
turn away.
Okay.
Big cat
Yeah,
song,
bring it close to
show up big cat shit. Big cat shit, checking in. M. Look, the tiger, the panther, the cool, all that fox. Big cat, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's pop this shit out.
Alright, we going live in 3, 2, 1.
Real life 3-star. Hold up. I bring it back.
We going live in 3, 2, 1.
Real life 3 stars, man. We got us one, Miss Megan. Miss Megan The MILF. No, hey, wait, man. Listen, hold on, wait, man. Hold the press, man. I gotta say this, man. So the last Real Life 3 Stars interview that we had with Sauce Walka and Peso came through. Miss Megan pulled up on her boss shit, you know, handling business.
Handling business.
Said, I'm Miss Megan, I'm handling Sauce Walka's business. You know, and then to see you where you at now as your own entity, as your own the shit.
Right.
Man, what a transformation, Miss Megan. God damn it. How do you feel today, Miss Megan? It's 2021. How you feeling today?
I feel great.
Man, you
I
know.
feel great.
Full blown sex symbol out here. What's going on?
What?
What's going on, Miss Megan?
But-
Don't be surprised.
But it's PG.
It's PG. Yes, it is PG. And I love that you entertain the brand. I love that you did entertain the haters, man.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you entertain
What
a little
haters?
bit, but you know, it
Yeah.
comes with it.
Right.
Now, before we even get to that, because we're gonna get to the whole Miss Megan The MILF, but we haven't sat down with you to have this conversation as far as how did either you find Sauce Walka or Sauce Walka find you? I mean,
You know, I'm a big energy person now. In my older years, I realize that's what it is. But so I came across Sauce Walka. I was back before the Sauce. I ran a coalition of DJs with Go DJ High C.
oh hell yeah! Shout out High C. Yeah.
Shout out to Oak.
You ain't small time. You ain't small
Shout
time.
out to Oak Cliff.
Yeah, shout out Oak Cliff.
Right?
There you go.
Rudy's Chicken.
You already know. Oh, see, she going down through there now.
Yep, and his mom made the best grape Kool-Aid. I'll
Yeah.
never forget.
Yeah, shout
But
out High C and Mama C.
yeah,
High C.
for sure. So so that's really not knowing that Sauce Walka and I had crossed paths right there, actually, but I didn't know it till I actually met Walk 4 years later. So he at the time was AWOC and in the streets, you know, doing his battle rapping and all of those street things. And he would come in and out of the Go DJ house in 3rd Ward. And then they hired me. And High C hired me and cleaned house. So we turned it in. You know, I don't know if y'all ever made it to the Go DJ office back in the day.
Explain, what was it like?
So what was it like? Well, I was new to everything because I came from property management.
Wow. There you
So I didn't know, I wasn't, you know, in it because I loved rappers, I loved DJs, I loved music. I've just always like been about the business, like make it make sense with a C, you know? So, so yeah, that's where I met Walk. So then after that, 4 years later, I was doing DJ mixers on my own. And people were like asking me, when are you gonna bring the Sauce Twins? And like after the 10th time, I'm like, well, let me figure it out, you know? So next thing you know, I had the Sauce twins in Sosa Man, Rizzo, JP, Fifth Ward JP, Big Baby Flava. They were at my mixer and they performed. And I'll just never forget it. It was something I never experienced. So at that point, you know, I just started I was like, well, who's the boss? And I just paid attention to Instagram and I figured out it was Sauce Walka. It didn't take much to figure it out. And I contacted him. I didn't know what. I was just like, I feel like I can help you.
So how did you, you know, for a lot of rappers, I'm sure they have a lot of trust issues, right?
Oh,
Dealing
for
with
sure.
people. So how did you get to the point where you were able to like build this working relationship which turned into a family-oriented type of thing?
Well, when I met Sauce Walka, what I learned about him quickly was he had a brotherhood of brothers, of friends, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't have a big family, but he had brothers.
Yeah.
So not necessarily the brothers that are now TSF, he had the brothers from the Sandbox. So to me, that I'm an energy person, you know, that tells a lot about somebody, you know, that has it was just a brotherhood. It's kind of like what I grew up, I mean, it was just the feeling of family, right? Yeah. And how the first day when we finally met up and agreed to work, I went home that night and like I got a call at 3 o'clock in the morning. First day on the job, technically, 3 a.m. Miss Megan, Sauce got pulled over from the studio and he wants you to get him out of jail. You can meet Sosa Man and he'll give you the money, but you know, he wants you to get him out of jail. I'm like, didn't think twice.
This sounds like a movie. This sounds like a movie already.
So it just didn't even, so now let's fast forward almost 8 years later, I still like, it's definitely a love of a child.
Yeah. How do you hold in that energy as far as, he's a lot of energy, he brings a lot of energy to his brothers, to his guys.
Well, he's an entertainer.
Right. How do you, for you, you know, early on, to manage that energy? Because some
We've
people
come
are,
a long way.
yeah.
We are smooth sailing now. But we've come a long way. How did I know? I mean, first of all, I knew nothing of a AWOC, nothing of a Sancho. I didn't know any of these guys. I had no idea what a pimp was, nothing, right? I'm a Catholic girl from property management in the suburbs. Just so happened to have a friend of a friend that said this would be good for you, the DJs. And from there, I guess my parents, you know, growing up, my parents owned their own companies and, you know, were successful. So it was in me to not work for someone, you know, but myself. But yeah, so I don't know.
Well, Miss Megann The MILF, let's
Yeah,
go
so
to
fast forward it to COVID.
Yeah, let's fast forward to COVID, man, because I'm not gonna lie to you. After we first met you, and you know, I'm like, you know, she's business oriented. We're gonna hit her up a couple times. You know, we're trying to get linked in with Sauce, and then I see Sauce going live on IG saying, "Man, 40,000, I'm making off my manager. What are we doing? What are we talking about?"
Assistant.
Assistant.
Personal assistant.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I know Sauce already had, you know, a couple of plays going. And I said, oh man. In my mind, I was just wondering. And again, when the picture came out of your when your picture came out, I said, oh, this is serious.
I gotta
Oh,
ask.
this is serious.
How many young niggas?
Oh,
Miss Megan, she's snuffing on you.
Oh, we're serious.
I think I was standing up.
How
The actual picture.
How many young niggas hit your DM after that picture?
After, still,
Yeah,
every
right
day,
now,
right? You wanna? That's a party to go through my DMs. That would be the funniest thing. But yeah, but it just, so I could answer them all. But what I gotta say is I'm a strong woman.
First and foremost.
I respect myself and everything I have going on, and I never had to sleep with anybody to get where I'm at today.
And that's overstood.
Not a soul.
And that's overstood. And
I don't care.
And what was the pregame plan when What was the saucism that he came and said, Miss Meg, I want to talk to you for a second. Come into the office.
No.
I mean, was it convincing that had to happen?
So that's just an assumption of how you see it happening.
Yes.
Because how it happened was, first of all, I travel a lot with Walk. You know, we work. You know, we go to these cities and we get money. We give these artists hope. But you got to grind. You got to keep it up. You got to want it yourself. You know what I'm saying? But so I just was like, yeah, okay. So understand, Miss Megan, in the years that I've been working and doing showcases and putting on for the city of Houston, bringing out the fast lanes and the young rulers, the stunner bams, the just Britneys. I've touched a lot of different artists in my career. While having the sauce on my back, so those are some things too. So what I had learned was this OnlyFans, like I just kept hearing about it for like a week. Now, even though I knew Bambi had some things going on and she's doing very well, but Walk does well himself, so it's just like, okay. And then one day I was like, you know what, I'm the MILF.
So it's your idea.
Yeah.
No, see, a lot of people think
it was
Sauce
Walk's
Walka
idea, yeah. And so I was like, Walk, I want to do OnlyFans and and be the MILF. And so, like 2 days later, I just made it happen. Me and Bambi and Carmen, we just
You've been subtle talking about making it happen.
And so the great thing about it was funny. Like after I dropped it, it was, we want to see you. Yeah. Like, oh, okay. You don't care if I got these beautiful babies right next to me, but
there's a fan base for you.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay. There's a need, they're interested, and there was a time, yeah.
I gotta ask, what's the wildest comment?
Oh.
Somebody's come at you.
I want to see Sauce Walka hit you from behind. No, I'm just kidding.
That's kind of wild. Wait, is that what they think is on there?
That's kind of
wild. Yes.
What is on the OnlyFans?
People are sick.
Because
you know what? You have to subscribe.
Hey, no. Hey, you have to subscribe.
And I have a special right now.
You have to subscribe. This, and we're having fun right now. But like Sauce Walka said, man, I made $40,000 off Miss Megan feet alone.
Yeah.
Off the feet. Show us some $40,000. What does $40,000 feet look like? Oh, shit. Off the feet alone. Man, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Before he said that, and I didn't know OnlyFans like even catered to just, I don't want to call them fetishes, but I'm gonna call them fetishes.
Yeah.
I didn't know it catered to that, and you could actually just zoom into what a nigga is into. Like,
right.
I'm into pinkies or some shit.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you
I mean,
just
I've
catered
had,
to that.
weird requests all the time. But I mean, I've gotten paid off of those requests too. Like simple things where they say they'll tip me for getting my toes painted red and take a picture and send it to them. And they tip me $150.
Are we missing the OnlyFans wave? Like just people in general? Because people look at it like, no, we're not going to do that.
Well,
because you come from a Catholic background.
For sure.
And it's like, your parents are like,
yeah, like, I tatted it on my face.
So, like.
And nobody asked me to. I said, you know what? I'm going to get the tat.
You were all in.
I was all in. It was. And it's a true story of this is my son that I didn't birth, And I just try to love and nurture and just show him, hey, we can do this, just be a stable, consistent person in his life for the past 7.5 years.
So, you said you have a special on OnlyFans. Tell them about the special and where they can actually.
Okay, yep. So you can click the link in my bio on Instagram. You can Google it, but it's like, I think $10. I forgot. I was running a special. 15. It was half. Ooh. It was normally 30. So for over a year and a half, for me to be, I just like ran my first special.
Okay, damn.
And I'm successful with my OnlyFans. This is something too I want to, because at first, like, the girls, the females just flooding my inbox. What do we have to do? And I'm like, oh my God, you do not have to have sex with 10 people. You don't have to, do all these weird things, Of course, there is a fetish for that. And if that's the fetish, then that's a whole nother level. I don't have those. You can't find me on Pornhub.
Right.
It's not that serious. But yeah, a lot of girls, used to think that they had to do all these things. But you have to have fans. You have to have people that want to subscribe to you for you to be successful.
Well, just the model in itself, I think, is a brilliant model, business model. Like, where do you see OnlyFans going as far as, because I feel like artists aren't really tapping into it like they should, you know what I'm saying?
I see OnlyFans maintaining the adult industry, but also tapping in with the music side of it and, whatever else.
That'd be
might be
OnlyFans Festival.
Yeah.
That'd be wild. That'd be wild.
OnlyFans conference.
Coming to stage, see.
Coming to the stage.
Now, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. OnlyFans did mention about. I think they were gonna get bought out by a company for some bees
to
go away from that content.
Right.
Do
So
you think they could sustain with that?
no, OnlyFans is too solid.
Yeah.
There's too much money coming through there.
Yeah.
I've never missed a check for over a year and a half.
So, can you, for the young ladies at home that has questions, what is the average check or average monthly, possibly, that even you could, whether you want to go to the beginning or now, that somebody might see from OnlyFans? Just keep it a PG.
I'm a big believer you get what you put in, and right now I've been dealing with my IAssist, my rapping world, being on the road, so like I haven't made content, and I haven't, did little things that I focus on, like Miss Parker, if y'all ever watched. Hey, Miss, did y'all see that? I redid it. Okay. Look at you. I'm like, but I'm just saying, but you get what you put in. So right now, but I maintain as far as money, like $10,000 a month, and that's just with me posting twice a month.
What the fuck?
For
10
real.
bands? Hey,
For real.
So do you think
because you have $30 times 500 fans.
Yeah.
See, it's the fans.
Yeah.
And they pay a monthly fee.
So do you think strip clubs are in trouble? Because if
No.
I was a stripper, I mean, if you could make 10 online.
Yeah, but there's no comparison because a stripper, you're seeing them. Online, it's all a facade.
But I'm saying if a stripper's making 10,000 online, why would she want to go to the strip club?
They don't. Bambi's never stripped again.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts. Now, I believe I forgot what actress it was that jumped on OnlyFans the first day and got pulled in the M. I know Black China, they're like, oh, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're pulling it. So, do you have aspirations as far as an end game with Miss Megann The MILF? Because,
Yeah.
I know you can't see this, but every one of us got on the shirt.
I know.
Says Miss
I love
Megann The
it.
MILF.
Thank
I mean,
you.
it's the branding for me, man. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like,
so, traveling, getting out there.
Yeah, so I mean, like, what is your business sense as far as what you want to do with your brand?
My brand, I'm starting with the merch, getting more involved, like with the women, doing seminars, more for women empowerment. It's really about not just being the MILF, but just being about self-love for women, like, just loving yourself, dealing with men, all my, past, with the high C and all that. It's been about 14 years I've been in the music industry, so I've had to maintain a positive attitude, and, so that's why I want to give that energy back, like
That's dope.
peace, love, and happiness.
That's dope. And with you being, a woman in the industry, now that you have your own platform and things like that, what are some of the advice that you can give for an up-and-coming, a young woman who's in the industry surrounded by this male-dominated situation? Because you're around it, but you're always so calm, you're always so, how do you maintain,
Oh, I learned my time, my worth and my time. So, like, I really just maintain it through a schedule, and a sense of peace that I have to, just have and balance my family, and, yeah. But you have to learn. You have to, you know, especially us not having like, oh, I got to work at 9 o'clock in the morning and sign in. You know, we have to tell ourselves, hey, we got to go get this.
That's real. That's real. Where would you say is the wildest place a fan noticed you in person?
Oh,
Where
wow.
What would you say?
Okay. Man. Just right now, 2 days ago, in Dallas, Texas, at the Galleria Mall. Okay?
It's already lit.
Yeah, this is so real. Like, I was walking past a nail salon, and there was a guy sitting in the chair getting a pedicure. And I said to myself, he looks familiar, but I meet a lot of people, you know? So I get back to the house and I get a message, saw you at the mall today.
Exciting. That's kind of wow.
All the time, though. I went and got my oil change. I left. I was at the place where you got your oil change. I mean, all the time, people hit me up. Even on this, I was at Country. Where'd I eat at? Sugar, Dallas. I get home from there. He's like, I was at South Dallas. I saw you. Ooh, you're so fine.
Now, but keep it real. You like that attention a little bit.
Do I like it?
Who wouldn't like being called fine? Like,
Oh, yeah, but you have to embrace it. Yeah, for sure. But you're right. But I had to learn to accept it, though, you know, because it's just levels. Like, you have to prepare yourself for these, you know, because it is like sometimes I'd be like just wanting to share with people, like, this happened, like, this really happened. I'm not making it up.
So what do you say when a young man does actually approach you and is really trying to shoot a shot at Miss Megan?
Right.
Yeah, I just don't entertain it.
So you haven't entertained nothing.
Nothing.
Because, you know, like when a man gets these type of, they gonna entertain it.
I haven't, and honestly, like in life, I would love to find a nice man to date. Right. You know, I haven't made time for that in my life. Like, what man is really gonna accept me traveling? You know.
A lot of I don't think you're giving men enough.
But yeah, I don't give that time. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't. For me, I have no interest.
What would be Megan The MILF's ideal man?
A man. Like, you just know when a man is a man as a woman. And so, I mean, of course, having their shit together and just being a man that wants to be, you know, in a relationship with a woman. Like, I don't want to be with nobody that's, oh, you're calling me, you're bugging me. No.
Right.
Like, let's live life.
Could you be with someone who is with you because of the Megan The MILF, or would you want someone to not even know you're that and maybe tell him later, but he met you outside of knowing that?
There's no hiding it.
There's no hiding.
The sauce is in me, baby.
The sauce is in me, dripping.
For sure.
And so, you know, because again, man, to me, you got $1 billion company. I mean, I see MILFs around the world,
right?
Uniting, like National MILF Day. I mean, however you want to take it, you know what I'm saying? What is, again, outside of branding, what is your 5-year plan as far as for Megan The MILF and MILFs around the world and women empowerment?
I mean, in 5 years, I'll be 53. So I better be laying on a beach with my grandkids.
Megan the MILF.
Yeah.
Rebrand.
There's some 23-year-old nigga that's
No!
knocking the back out of Miss Megan.
No.
Megan The MILF. Young nigga dick now. Now,
I'm curious to what Megan The MILF speech sounds like on career day, talking to the young 4th grade.
In the 4th grade? You know what? That's funny because Sauce Walka has a lot of fans, period. But this phone right here is the phone that is on Sauce Walka's page, right? So every day I get at least, what's that?
So, hey, wait, yeah.
So he gets like at least 3 FaceTime calls a day from like kids, right? And I tell them, you know, show me your report card.
Dope.
They'll send me their report card and I'll cash their mom some money. But I mean, I do that. Like on Sundays in Houston, I joined with Exotic Pop, and I reach out to the neighborhoods, like where I did my first Third Ward with George Floyd, Stunner Bam, Kyle Wayne, and I read to the kids, and we passed out ice cream. So because I am able to be in the streets, like we shoot videos and we go to the projects, we go to the less fortunate, and you know, of course, they can't do nothing but see me, and I just embrace them. So I'm like, what could I do? I mean, I can only do so much, you know? So I'm like, well, at least 30 minutes to, out of a day, out of this Sunday, they can look forward to reading a book and a popsicle instead of having guns, because these little kids really be having guns, you know? And
They do. And it's a product of their environment, so
Right.
show them something different.
Right, that's my point.
Thank you for doing that. We got to clap that up now, for real. Man, for the rest of 2021,
Are you gonna jump on the track, man? Are you gonna finally get on the song with Sauce Walka?
Intro with
Come on, man.
don't be surprised, because it really has crossed my mind. I'm getting, I guess, a BMI shortly. BMI. So once Sauce Miyagi gets me all registered correctly, then we'll maybe consider it.
Oh yeah, nah. Once you have fans,
Walker music video.
There's click, 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 click. Yeah.
that MILF video gonna be, it's gonna be tough.
Now I do have some cool stuff coming up on my MILF. I just,
Can
it's
leak
in
anything?
July.
Okay, all right.
No, because it's gonna take place in LA, Los Angeles.
Okay. Well,
So-
I can't wait to see you at the MILF convention.
Yes.
If there is a MILF convention, what 3 MILFs would you bring?
Julie Cash.
Ooh, shout out Julie
seen her
Cash.
in
Yeah.
Damn. I don't even know. You just caught me.
You and Julie Cash good enough.
Yeah.
It's cool. That's Gucci. That's Gucci.
Hold on.
That's Gucci. That's Gucci. Man, for those that do want to follow you, man, want to follow the movement, man, want to log on to the OnlyFans, want to tap in, see the feed in action, all that good stuff. How can they follow you on your personal and also drop the link for the OnlyFans, man?
Okay, so my Miss Megan is MISS 4_ Megann, MEGANN. And then my Miss Megann The MILF is MISS MEGANNTHEMILF.
There's 2.
What happened?
Oh, Sauce Walka?
Oh, Walk's
Okay.
here.
There's
And
two.
then
There's
that's
2
it.
Megans in Texas: the Stallion and the MILF. We got one of the biggest Megans sitting right here on the couch.
Yes.
Go ahead. You about to tell them how to also follow you?
Oh, yeah, on my OnlyFans, Miss Megann The MILF. MISSMEGANNTHE MILF. MILF. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to Sauce Walka.
Blessings.
Happy
Yeah,
31st
Sauce
birthday. Right now at
There you
midnight
go.
is his official birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Sauce, man.
Yeah.
Right here, right now. Reallyfe
Yeah.
3 Stars.
And, I just shout out to my daughters and my grandkids, Carmen, Kalani, and Marky. I love them. And that's it.
Well, you already know what it is, man. Miss Megann The MILF. Right here on the 3 Stars couch. The couch has been blessed. You are Reallyfe 3 Star, man. We salute you. We salute the movement, man. Hey, we love you, Miss Megann, for real.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
Shout out.
Shout out Reallyfe 3 Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.